In this video, I am going to be talking about eBay dropshipping for beginners. Brad Schomkel here from Ditch the Grind. If this is your first time here, then welcome. If it's not, then welcome back. Um, it's been a while since I last put out a video. Recently, I've been doing a bit of a segment on um, e-commerce as my channel relates to alternative ways to earn an income. And I've sort of been going over the e-commerce side of things recently, as it's always been a big part of my interests. So one of the last videos that I made was about Amazon FBA, and that was about the comparison between fulfillment by Amazon and drop shipping. And what happened after making that video is, and I'll leave a link to that in the description. What happened after that video was, I also have another business, which is a scaffolding business, and I was using my drone and to like take some footage and some photos of the work that we were doing. Long story short, I crashed it and I had to buy another part for it. So I went onto eBay and just to go and buy a replacement part. And while I was in there, I started working around with it. It was the first time I'd used the account in a couple of years. So while I was in there, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go and use this account, buy the part. And while I was in there, I thought, man, this is like, it's so familiar and it's so user friendly that I thought, you know what, I'm just going to jump in and just sort of see what happens. So in the wake of that, after I ordered the part, I thought, I'm going to give dropshipping another crack because I had had two stores up and running back in 2019, and I have had a couple of things go wrong with it, and I will share what happened with those in future videos. So be sure to keep an eye out on this. So please take a second to like and subscribe, and as soon as that video is dropped, you'll get notified on that, and it'll be something to do with what kind of mistakes to avoid when drop shipping on eBay. So yeah, with that, let's get cracking. Basically, drop shipping on eBay, there are a few people that talk about the whole practice. Like eBay itself says that they don't want you drop shipping. It goes against their policies. And I encourage anybody that's looking at doing any kind of selling on eBay to read the policies, because it can help you avoid getting into trouble. So long story short, eBay doesn't like you drop shipping. Amazon doesn't like you drop shipping either. But it's kind of all about, whether or not you get caught. I guess it's probably not the way that I would like to phrase it. But essentially that's what that is. So to explain eBay dropshipping in its most simplistic form, basically, as you can see, you would just go over to eBay, and anytime you're looking for a product, so let's just say dog food, maybe not dog food, so dog clothes. Clothes. And you go in there and you can go and bid. Like the auction format is the most familiar form of shopping on eBay, although they have their buy it now prices and that kind of thing. So essentially, you'd list your product. Drop shipping on eBay is essentially someone listing a product and then coming over to a service like AliExpress, which is here. And then, so if someone buys the product on your site or your eBay store, then you come over to eBay, come over to AliExpress, and then you take the money that you've just earned from them from the sale, and then you buy the product at a lower cost, and the difference is your product. Like that's drop shipping in a nutshell. Drop shipping itself is not a new term. It's not a new practice. It's been around for a while, but it's just been made a lot more accessible since the inception of the internet. And there are and even within that, like e-commerce and drop shipping and internet platforms itself, even within that, there are a multiple number of ways that you can do it. One of the more common ways to do it is with a Shopify store. Shopify is a massive brand, publicly traded company, and the way that they do it is you build yourself a store, and then people come to your store, they buy the product, and then same process. And like 9 times out of 10, it's going to be somebody sourcing a product from AliExpress. Um, those figures might have changed, but like as far as I know, that was where the majority of people will get their products from. Couple of problems with doing it with Shopify. It's hard to get to generate traffic and get actually like eyes actually on your store. So one of the ways that people will do that is to run Facebook and Instagram ads and that kind of thing. The problem with that is it can be very, very expensive to run Facebook and Instagram ads. It's something I have a bit of experience in, and I can tell you right now, unless you are selling higher ticket items and you've got a good margin on like what you're selling, it's not really going to be worth it. So the only other option with that is if you're going to run social media traffic, is you need to have a lot of time to put into building and creating content and building an audience and a following so that people can follow you. It's not to say that it can't be done. There are a lot of people that do it like that. Now, where eBay differs and gives you an advantage is eBay loves new sellers, and they have a tendency to show products from people that are just getting started, because they understand that the more people that eBay have selling on their platform, the more money that they're going to make through fees, etc. So whether that's like what they call them insertion fees, basically. So for every product that you sell, you have to pay X amount to eBay for it's almost like rent to rent your space. And they have a tendency to show the products of those people that are just starting out. And then if you do that, and then you start to take the time to put effort into your listings, your images, all your products, all of that kind of thing, and they see that you're slowly building your account effectively, then they start to favor you more, and they will always keep putting your products within the top couple of lines. So if you see that over here on eBay, and you'll end up in the top sort of, rankings for whatever product it is that you're selling. And so that's a fantastic thing, because I don't think Amazon does that. Bezos has so much money, he doesn't give a shit. As long as you're pumping products out on his thing, he loves you. He doesn't care, unless you're doing something that he doesn't like. Then of course, you're going to get flagged or whatever. So now the way that I do this, because if you're going to go and you're going to sell your products on eBay, and someone's going to come to your store, each time that somebody buys something from your store, you have to be ready. You almost have to be working around the clock to find, like, as soon as that sale's ready, because the sooner that you get a message out to the buyer and the product actually bought and shipped, the better standing your account's going to be in. So they come to your store, you go, yep, sweet, I got the money, I head over to AliExpress, I go and find the product there. So whatever that was, what did we go with? Dog clothes. Dog clothes. And then you go through all of these, and you got to go and buy the exact same one. So you got to go and find the exact same product, the exact same size, the exact same color, and then you've got to go and interpret all of those details. And then you've got to do this manually. You go and pay for it, and then you ship the product. And assuming, of course, it all goes off without a hitch, the product gets shipped to the person who bought it, and then they're all happy and everything's fine. The problem is, though, like, what happens if before this person's gone and made the sale on eBay, made the purchase on eBay, the product that you're selling on your eBay store or even your Shopify store, they've gone out of stock. So then you've now taken money for a product that you don't have, and you're faced with a dilemma. You either have to try and manually find another supplier, in which case you've got to hope that the product that they are selling now is the same as the one that they paid money for. And is that even like an ethical business practice? And I think it's not, so, and eBay doesn't either. So that's one of the reasons that they don't like newcomers, or anybody for that matter, drop shipping on their platform, because they're all about people having a good buyer experience, especially because they are in competition with Amazon. Amazon's a giant. eBay's $200 million buyers or something, plus I guess like an unknown number of guest purchases as well. So the way that I do it, basically, the only like I've used a couple of softwares in the past, but the only way that I do it now is with a product called AutoDS, and it makes the whole thing so easy. You basically, all you got to do is just link AutoDS with your eBay store, and you can source the product on AliExpress, and then through AliExpress via AutoDS, you can list the product directly to your eBay store, and it actually monitors your stock levels, the price changes, and it will it has a function within the platform where it actually takes the customer's details, automatically inserts them into the shipping, and it does the whole thing automatically. Now, why I like dropshipping itself, especially the whole online practice, the reason I like it so much is that, one, you can get started really easily. It's very cheap to get started. You don't need a whole lot of outlay to do it, and that's why it is so attractive to so many people. Two, it is like it is like just so friendly with new people when it comes to actually making a good and honest, genuine income online. Sure, it's you might have come across videos on the internet or on YouTube that try to tell you that it's super easy to make money with dropshipping. People driving Lambos and all kinds of bullshit. While it is easy to generate revenue, it's not that easy to be profitable. And I can guarantee you that if you start tomorrow, you're not going to be driving a Lamborghini by the end of the year. Like it just doesn't work like that. It is effective, and you can make some good money on it, but it does take work. And that's where AutoDS streamlines the whole process, and it can make the whole operational side of your business so easy, so smooth, and it can work really well. Although, in saying that, there can still be some problems with it. So when I was doing it a couple of years ago, I got a couple of accounts up and running. One of them was doing really well, and that was the newest out of the two. This time around, I started, I think, 2 weeks ago, and I was listing about 10 products a day kind of thing. You have to keep, I'm going to make some more videos about this in the future, just to sort of go more in depth about what it is that I'm talking about now, because there's a couple of strategies that you want to adopt. So I was adding around about 10 products a day for 2 weeks. I had to increase my selling limits. And you have to physically, or not physically, but you have to contact eBay. Sometimes you'll exceed your limits, and you have to request for more, whether it's a dollar value or an actual number of products. And then that happened, and I was in good standing. Everything kept going. After a week, I made my first sale, and it was 2 sales. So got to be happy with that. I ran into a couple of other problems after that because things have changed since I last done it. But again, I'll get into those later. So another week's gone by. I haven't made any more sales yet, but I'm still listing more products each and every day. And then I'm just going to keep doing that for the time being. So basically, if you want to get started with dropshipping, I do strongly suggest that you do it with eBay, but you do it in a really smart way, and you just do it so that you kind of fly under the radar. You keep eBay happy, you keep your customers happy, even more importantly, and that's just with good selling practices. eBay is upfront with everything, and if you're in touch with customer support, they are there to help you, and they do a fantastic job of it. And so, if you got some value out of the video, then please leave me a like, consider subscribing. I'm going to go deep on some of these because e-commerce is awesome in itself, and its broad niche. And then within the underneath the e-commerce banner, dropshipping, fulfillment by Amazon, they're both fantastic business models. And I strongly suggest that if you these are ways that I genuinely made money online. And if I can, then you can too. I did this while I was and I still am operating a scaffold business. I'm in my 6th year of operation. So if I could do that and be a father of 3 kids and a husband, then anybody can do this. So I strongly suggest that if you do, then you go with AutoDS and you look at the platform. I'm going to leave an affiliate link in the description. You can sign up there and see how they can help you. And in the meantime, I'm going to be making more training videos, and I hope that there's somewhere that I can help you to achieve your goals too. All right, Brad Schonkel here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.